Although you might think it would be tempting to slack off when you're stuck inside the comfort of your own home, proceed with caution. Your boss could be watching.
Yeah. Joining us on the KOGO News Live Line, business strategist Mark Fenner. Thanks for joining us, Mark.
Hey, good morning.
So, I'm sure our companies can monitor us. How do they do it?
Well, technology is a great enabler of that. So it can tell if you're online. It can tell if you've been away from your desk for a certain period of time. I mean, believe it or not, technology can sniff and filter your emails, even your voicemails. So companies, I feel, should be transparent, but employees just need to be aware. Treat being at home similar to how you would behave in the office.
So here's something for you, because there are so many companies that have been very resistant to having people work from home. Do they feel a lack of control, these companies and these bosses, when people are working from home? They're not standing over your shoulder every moment?
Well, I think that's part of it. Clearly, there's a segment of the business community that feels that way. But I'll tell you, I have a client that has a real passion for community and wants his employees together. He runs a team of 650 people, and he's dead set of keeping them in a central location because of the community and the culture that he's building. So it's kind of two extremes, LaDonna, that both are very relevant today.
So what are the do's and don'ts of leading a remote team?
Well, set clear expectations. If you want people to check in when they arrive and give you a list of their priorities for the day, then make that clear. I think also meeting more often, but for less periods of time. So I'm a big fan of the daily huddle, a 10 to 15 minute, just getting everybody together, a check-in. A lot of my clients used to do it once a day. Now they're going to twice a day. Get everybody talking in your meetings and increase your one-on-one meetings frequency, and then use video conferencing. And now some employees won't be comfortable turning on their video, or some may not have video on their equipment. But I think as the leader, make sure they can see your face. We're in tremendous uncertainty right now. So I think the last thing I'd say is give your employees some grace. They may have kids at home. They may have a lot going on in their lives right now. So be sensitive to that as we navigate through this environment that we're in right now.
Let's talk a little bit about coming out the other side, because there are a lot of single parents who have complained that, their companies will not let them work from home when they have a sick kid that they need to take care of, et cetera, when it would be so easy for them to do so, and convenient as well. Could this be changing the way that we think about working from home, at least letting people do it on occasion or do it a couple of days a week?
I think absolutely. I think we're going to see a significant shift here. I've had clients tell me already, Mark, we're looking at expanding. Do we really need all that space, or could we really save a bunch of real estate investment by giving people the flexibility to work at home? And they're seeing that it's working. They're seeing that people are productive. They're seeing the work-life balance that they're able to give them, and they're able to ultimately service their clients just as well, if not better, in this environment. So, yes, I think you will see a trend towards that moving forward.
One thing I've seen people also talking about is, what if they don't have the equipment to work from home? Is it the company's responsibility to give it to them or reimburse them?
Well, I think that's going to depend company by company and the expectations when you were hired. I think what I'm seeing a lot of my clients say that have traditionally been in the office is, we're going to give the option. So people that don't have the equipment or don't have the space or don't want to work from home can come into the office. But those that want to work from home, we're going to give them more flexibility to do that. Some today are using their own equipment. Some are using company equipment. I think over the long haul, you're going to see companies investing in technology so they control the technology, because there is a cybersecurity threat involved with working from home. And so I think companies are going to want to control that.
All right. Thank you so much. Business strategist Mark Fenner joining us here on the KOGO News Live Line.
Thank you, Mark.
Thank you, guys.